So before we have a closer look at strategic aspects, let's first clarify what we mean when we talk about innovation and research and development. There are several important aspects and distinctions, and we'll focus on these in the coming two videos. So thinking about the stages of R&D, the main distinctions are between basic research, applied research, and product development. And we'll look at those in turn. So basic research is basically the development of scientific knowledge, basic scientific knowledge, that you can apply to a wide range of potential uses. This would be, for example, research on radio waves, which has many different applications, including, but not exclusively, mobile telephony. When we talk about applied research, it's about application of this basic scientific knowledge to the solution of a specific problem. So in this case, for example, if you were interested in trying to communicate with others when there's no fixed line close by, then your specific problem would be that. Now, you could develop a new product or a new process to do that. And in this particular example, we will think about the development of the mobile phone, of a prototype of the mobile phone, as applied research. Now then, once we go one step further, we can think about product development. Product development is about the identification of relevant consumers, and it's about tailoring these products or these processes to the needs of those consumers. So, to be concrete, if you have your prototype and you adjust the size, the shape, the color of that particular mobile phone to the tastes of your consumers, that would be product development. Now, how these three stages differ, these three stages of R&D differ, is actually quite an interesting question. And in particular, they're interesting when we think about the patentability of these products and the consequences. So basic research has the main characteristic that the outcomes are difficult to protect. They're often subject to knowledge spillovers between firms. These could come either through publications, through publicly available publications, or through contacts between the personnel of different firms. So knowledge spillover simply means that one firm learns from the activity of another. Now that leads to what we know is a prisoner's dilemma. So both firms would be better off, they know that they would be better off if both of them would invest into basic research and development, but both of them would be better off if the other firm did it on their own. So therefore, mainly basic research is done by universities, by public laboratories, or by networks of firms to get rid or to solve the problem of a prisoner's dilemma. Things are different when we talk about applied research and product development. Here, it can often be protected. Whatever you invent can often be protected by patents, copyrights, trademarks, and so on, that have the sole purpose of stopping others of making use of your innovation. Therefore, given that this is protectable knowledge now, if two firms develop similar products, whoever comes first will win, and therefore be able to gain some profits from that. This often leads what we think of as a patent race, and that's in particular where the behavior of competitors becomes very important, and that's where competitive strategy has its main domain. So we've just learned that there are several stages of R&D, from the first scientific thoughts on a particular phenomenon to the final end product. Depending on the stage that we're looking at, it's more or less difficult to achieve patent protection. So consequently, there are different players involved in the different stages. And we'll keep that in mind for now and move on to the next video, in which we'll introduce some further important definitions. So stay tuned and see you in a minute.